This one is a digital bill is in the work. And what's his face? The guy, I think Bacchus is his name, right?
No, this isn't Bacchus. No.
This is the acting permanent secretary in the Ministry of Digital Transformation, Corey Belfon. I believe he wasn't in Eddie. I don't know where he was, but yeah, long story short. He says, given the recent events regarding cyber attacks, the ministry continues to put measures in place to mitigate against these incidents, while at the same time maintaining public trust. He made comments while speaking at the UN Big Data Forum. So I was at that Big Data Forum with my school, and we participated in a kind of robotics competition. It was a kind of game thing.
Okay, so there was a man on the ground then.
Yeah, I was there. I saw them. I saw the who's who. Actually, I didn't know who was who. I just saw people. Like, honestly, I was like, okay, these are a lot of people in suits. All right, I'm a teacher. We're here with my school. So he says we're currently actively working on both our efforts to emphasize privacy, build public trust and confidence, and maintain the security of our data. These are based upon 3 major areas of work. And, well, speaking at a UN kind of thing, United Nations people would be there, so you probably want to say good words. You probably want to say things that, say nice stuff. So here's the more nice stuff. We at the ministry consider data to be one of the foundation stones upon which the national digital transformation agenda is constructed. We digitize data, and digitizing data enables us to digitize our systems and business processes. I think the word using the word digitize in 3 parts in one sentence is a little weird because you don't digitize data. But I mean, it's like
you could if they have it in notebooks.
Yeah, you could digitize the analog data that was there. It just sounds like you use the word digitize so much times. It's like, yeah. And here the next sentence, as we continue to digitize and digitalize.
You could please speech to ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, synonyms, yeah, correct. The emergence of another key strategic resource is our data, and of course,
this reminds me of, well, some of your students will probably do this, when you have a certain word counter each.
Yeah.
What I mean? That's pattern.
You split up the word can't and put cannot. Anything that concatenated, you split it up. Yeah, it was a lot of big words. There is a bill that they're working on. He said that this included the full proclamation of the Data Protection Act, which the ministry hopes to conclude by the end of 2024, not by 2020, by the end of 2024.
Right.
So it's going to take a year.
I think if we had that TSTT hack, you would have been getting that law next year.
If we didn't have the TSTT hack?
Yeah, if that didn't happen, you think these laws, data privacy and data, I mean, in the past, there is something we talk about that, probably need to happen, and, we don't have it, so that's probably why certain things play off and nobody really get held accountable or anything like that, So if that whole TSTT incident didn't happen and cybersecurity didn't come to the forefront, you think these things would have, what I want to say is, you think these plans were there before the TSTT hack, or they came into fruition after?
Boy, if I had to be honest, no. only because it's in the public eye.
Yeah,
we hearing about it and thing, and that's par for the course. For the course. But I want to see what the law look like, because when we publish an app on like the App Store, you have to put in a privacy policy in order for them to publish it. And you have to put this app follows the digital privacy law according to the state of California.
Yeah.
And if you don't put that in, the app ain't gonna get published. And I was like, wait now, we're in Trinidad and we have to state that we follow the laws of California for the app to get published. Of course, because the company, they're based in Silicon Valley in California.
Yeah, and you probably want your app available to not just people in Trinidad, worldwide. Huh?
Yeah. It's basically Caribbean, but same thing. I think the Data Protection Act will cause a lot of small companies like myself and whoever other companies to have to be like, yo, what are you saying here that we will get fined or we'll get charged or we'll get some kind of thing? Because they're gonna have, like, if your data gets leaked and you never put in anything in place, you could be fined by because for some reason I just feel Trinidad will be a little backward at it and want to impose fines and penalties and all them kind of things, when the rest of the world will just be like, yeah, just make sure you disclose it properly and that you be very clear about what took place.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they would do fines, because like when, God forbid, if one of the government systems get hacked, we're gonna happen, they're gonna find the guy. Who gonna hold them accountable?
The Commission of Inquiry? Or you mean you never hear about them? Or?
Yeah, and then like next 5 years, nothing come out of it, and then what? Nothing.
I don't know what. Okay, so what do you think a Data Protection Act has in it? I got an act bad.
Yeah.
You said it. What does a data? That's not my keyboard glitching again. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it will probably have policies and stuff to outline, these steps or stuff you should put in place to protect people's data, and have your privacy at the forefront as the most important things, and try to make sure you put steps in place. If your data get leaked, have things in place to properly disclose it to the public and to mitigate whatever else, And as you say, I don't think it could find people. I'm not sure if anywhere else in the world does do that. They could probably do a civil suit against the company if you think they didn't follow the laws in terms of putting enough steps in place to protect the data. If they just had like a little Mickey Mouse firewall or no firewall and everything.
Yeah, but then
there was storing the passwords.
Who gonna police that? The C-suite people gonna police that?
I don't know. Again, we have a...
Alright, we have a year to wait, at least.
I was going to say we have a kind of, what do you call it, enforcement problem, certain stuff, certain regulations we don't enforce properly. So I'm not sure if you'd have a data protection enforcement agency.
Well, we gotta get that. Because I think America, Biden and them just passed a law about AI and guardrails for AI and all kind of different things. Right on the heels of the ChatGPT firing Sam Altman and them thing. Right, it had a digital rights bill or a AI bill or something, so they passed, which was kind of forward thinking of them. And we now want the Data Protection Act.
Yeah. You like what 10 years behind?
16. Based on
you'll get it. So AI, you'll have an AI bill in the next 10 years or so.
No. If we get AI bill, that'll be kicksy. That'll be very funny. Yeah. Okay, so he talked about this, and I look forward to it. I want to see what it's gonna look like when we do our predictions for 2024. Next, by the end of the year, we'll have an episode where we go through our predictions for 2023 and see if we were correct or wrong, and then we will do some predictions for 2024. And I'm leaning to predict that this bill will not come out. Yeah. But I am supposed to be the optimistic one, so give me a chance. I believe. Add new tab to the right. All right. Let's take a last break and go into our final story for today. We're going to try and live download something.